I am sorry. Are you okay?
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every
Canelo, are you ready?
¿Está preparado? I was born ready.
Considered by many to be, pound for pound, the best fighter in the world today. 4 division, 5-time world champion.
Oh, look at this guy.
He is now boxing's first ever undisputed super middleweight champion of the world.
Damas y caballeros de Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico.
¡Viva México, campeones! You know, my level. And you will see. Because I'm gonna fuck out everybody.
You know, I would love to fight Canelo. I would love to show the world that I'm the best.
I want to get Canelo out here to Houston.
So Canelo, where your cojones at? Let's get it.
Payday, payday. You want payday. I didn't know that. Then you fight with nobody.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
Listos, pelos, chingazos.
He smacked the shit out of Canelo in
Get the
person.
fuck out of here, man. Please. I wanna knock out this guy. Mira, en este momento puedo hacer lo que yo quiera, ¿no?
Saul Canelo Alvarez.
SDS Promotions.
That's funny. You think that's funny?
A little bit.
What up, what up, what up, what up? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs, Solo Dolo, Scarface, No Manolo. A bit of a strange topic we have to discuss as the promotion has taken a bit of a turn. People feel maybe Top Rank is doing too much. Maybe Dennis Berinchyk is out of line. Or, this particular moment has been, I guess, added to this promotion to help sell, but it's giving people the wrong, I guess, taste in their mouth. I'm not really sure how to describe this, as there is no way to prove that that Berinchyk didn't do what he's being blamed of doing, that Teo didn't do what he's taking credit for doing, that this entire situation isn't manufactured by Top Rank. It's not something that we can easily prove. But I will do my best to give you the information and allow you to make your own decision as to what is taking place and who to believe in this particular situation. What is going on is that Keyshawn Davis and Dennis Berinchyk are having some sort of dispute. Keyshawn believes Dennis Berinchyk sent a basket containing racial gestures. He claims Dennis Berinchyk and his team sent a box of bananas and watermelon to his house. And we don't have any information as to whether he did send it. There isn't any video footage. Once again, we just have to go off what we have. And what we do have is that this is what Keyshawn is accusing Dennis Berinchyk of doing. And obviously, you know, Keyshawn believes that Dennis Berinchyk sent this box containing watermelon and bananas, and he feels that it was sent, you know, as a racial and disrespectful gesture. And he's made it clear that he's going to put hands on him at this moment due to that. And there was a moment in the press conference where he wants us to believe that Berinchyk did it, and that is evident based off the reactions of Berincyk's trainer or teammate. I'm going to find that video and obviously allow you guys to see that. And yeah, we will, I guess, talk about it after you see it live, right? So this is the video that started everything. Now, obviously, they're not admitting what Keyshawn is claiming that they did. Now, some of you are in the chat and you're like, yo, why are you linking Teofimo Lopez to this situation? Well, I am not linking Teofimo to this situation. Teofimo has linked himself to this situation, and I'll show you that video as well. And you know, by doing what Teo did, he's giving the indication to some, right? Some of the internet is running with the fact that maybe Teo sent it to Keyshawn. Now, I think that's way too elaborate, too premeditated, too much time. I think Teo has way too many things to do to be sitting around sending fruit baskets to people's room just to get some sort of celebrity, some sort of fame. I am on the other side of things. I believe Teo's seen an opportunity to, you know, kind of ride the wave, so to speak. You know, he's just, in my opinion, laughing at the situation, not necessarily claiming the situation, right? But I'll give you that video, and, you know, you make your own decisions there. But this is Teo watching the video that I just showed you and cleverly eating a banana and laughing. So again, he's given the impression that, hey, you think it's your opponent, you know, now people think maybe it was Teo. Again, it doesn't make sense. The box was an actual brown cardboard box. There wasn't any postage, so it wasn't shipped. It was obviously dropped off in front of the doorstep. So it's very difficult, again, to link anybody to any of this outside of, you know, Keyshawn blaming people. No one was there to witness it. It's kind of like that Sandy Ryan paint thing. But here is the latest video. This is Teofimo watching the situation and having a chuckle. Now, remember the last time, yo, Tio is crazy. Remember the last time we had Tio on, he was at the store and he was making his merchandise. And he's got the merchandise. So he's got, yo, Tio, you are a troll. Tio's a troll. Shout out to Tio. He's trolling. He's got to be trolling. He's got the respect fist in the African colors, and his hat says "Make America Great." And he's just laughing while eating a banana, listening to Keyshawn say that he feels it's racist. Yo, and the logo of his "Make America Great" is obviously the African flag colors. Yeah, shout out to Tio. Let me. How do you say that? Trying to play that back and see can you guys pick up the audio. Give me 1 second here. All right. Let's see if we're going to be able to play it. I want you to hear the audio, obviously. Seem to be having an issue playing it now all of a sudden. All right, give me a second. I'll try and do it again. But that is the video with Tio. He's eating the banana, as you can see, and he's laughing. So some people are believing maybe Tio sent it. Again, I don't believe that. I just believe he's seen an opportunity to continue to take a dig at Keyshawn, and he did, right? It's the art of war, and it's never over. And if he can fluster a Keyshawn during a big moment, you know, that's probably Keyshawn's fault. Now, I'm not defending Tio, not the right joke. Again, but he's riding that wave. You guys think he's what he is, and I guess he's not gonna let it go. He's gonna keep feeding you, and that's what it seems. So yeah, that sucks because I'm getting messages saying you guys were not able to hear that audio, which really makes zero sense as it played with full volume for us. But that is the video. This is what's going on. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but Keyshawn did cut his hair. That was pretty odd, right? It's like one day to the next, he cut his hair, which obviously took a long time to grow. Now, I'll be honest, I was watching him work out, and I'm saying to myself, eventually he's going to have to cut it because that hair gets heavy and it just becomes more difficult to make weight. We've seen that happen with people with dreads over and over and over again, you know? It just becomes more difficult to make weight. That's added weight that now you have to reduce off your body due to your hair being so freaking heavy. Now, don't forget, we're going to be having Danny Garcia on the show, and his latest signing, David Garcia, going to be one of the youngest fighters to fight out of Philadelphia. I believe he's going to be 15 or 16 when he steps in the ring in Philadelphia. It's one of Danny's latest signings. And, this kid had everybody really watching him, Edgar Berlanga, Ryan Garcia, Danny Garcia. People have been watching David for a while, and credit to Danny for being able to sign him and get him on his roster. Danny taking the promotion side of boxing very seriously, and I'm loving it. He's not just a face on someone's promotional banner. He's actually out here trying to promote and pushing these young kids, and we love it. He's doing interviews to promote, not talking about his boxing career, trying to keep it focused on the kids and the fights and the shows that he has. So, credit to him and shout out to him for picking up, David Garcia straight from Arizona, giving him an opportunity. So salute to the both of them. Here later on, we'll have them on the show. And if you want to drop them a question, remember, if you're a Patreon or a YouTube member, you can head on over to our community page and drop them a question, and we will ask Danny and David those questions. If you're watching this live on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, as it's going to help with the visibility of the show. And it will put this episode in the eyes of boxing fans that don't know we rock out twice a day. We got Adrian with the $5 super chat. He says, soft racism never hurt anybody. Teo is hilarious. And yes, I misspelled it because of YouTube. And that's how I looked at it, right? Like Teo seen an opportunity and thought to himself, they'll never think it was me, right? Or at least that's how he's making us feel, because the evil laugh, the whole video recording, it just gives you the feeling like, damn, wait, was it Teo that sent it? But we got Rayochenko on the check-in. Talk to me.
Mic check 1 2. 1 2 1 2. Hello.
Copy. What's going on?
Yo, shout out the community. Just got off work. I was on the wait list this morning trying to get it in this morning, but I'm gonna get my call in right now. Man, so much going on. I agree with that last caller. A little bit of soft racism. A fight never hurt anybody. And I stand on that. You feel me? Keyshawn Davis is my favorite fighter. One of my favorite fighters, actually. And I think when it's all said and done, he's going to be the best Davis in boxing at that weight class. Shit. Anywhere around that weight class, matter of fact. Anywhere from 135 to probably 147, he'll get it cracking. So, Tank Davis, TikTok, knock knock, whatever you want to call it. That's all this call was about, really, is Keyshawn Davis just pushing the limit and how he elevates the competition each fight. So salute to that. And I look forward to his fight with Berinchyk. Obviously, he's a heavy favorite, and I'm going to roll with him. As for the Teo thing, yeah, Teo, bro, come on. Y'all got to wake up, bro. He's trolling y'all. He's stringing you along with these banana jokes. The more you feed into it, the more he's probably going to do it. And on the flip side of that, I get it. It's a little distasteful. But come on, bro. A little bit of soft racism to sell a fight ain't never hurt anybody.
Looks like we lost you. I don't know if you got a call, but I guess it's not. Still. Oh, you're there. I don't know that it's your place to say a little soft racism never hurt anybody, and I'm not trying to be higher and mightier than me, but right, I think that's in that should be reserved for who it's intended for, to say, oh, a little soft racism never hurt nobody. But you being not African American, I don't think you can speak for them because it might.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and I was just about to say that. I was just about to say, like, it's distasteful because you're comparing said people to said thing. So he is pushing a very thin line. I guess the soft racism I'm referring to is when, I was gonna use this example when fighters say like, "Oh, I'll beat that boy like a piñata" and stuff like that. I feel like that type of stuff, that let that fly. You know what I mean? But this banana thing, technically, he didn't say anything. All he did was upload a banana photo. He didn't say anything.
Well, he
Yes,
didn't. He
that is
didn't
pushing the
upload a.
line.
He didn't upload a banana photo. All he did was eat a
Yeah,
banana
eat the
on
banana
laugh
on
on
video.
live.
Yeah, yeah,
Excuse
yeah.
me, while chuckling. So.
Yeah, I saw that shit
And
on
that's
Fight
what it
Hype.
is. It's
And
like it's subliminal, right? You don't know.
exactly.
You don't
Yep.
know. He leaves it up to
You
you
may feel like it's your time,
Exactly.
to
but
decide
it's
There
not
you
what you
your
go.
want
time.
to decide and to make him what you want to make him. If you want to make him a villain, you put him in the villain box. You want to make him a racist, you put him in the racist box. If you want to make him a troll,
There you
you
go.
put him in the troll box. But he does just enough to stay on that fine line, and he allows your perception to push him where you want.
Yeah,
They
man.
said,
But hey,
they
but look,
said,
that's my
they said,
call.
there goes the
Uh,
cosign. Lord have mercy. How is that a cosign? That's just showing you what he's doing. He's like, whatever.
and
See,
look,
see
look,
what I'm
look.
saying?
Before I go, look, I don't want anybody to think, oh, this dude's racist. Nah, look, I love boxing. Boxing is one of those sports where you can hate each other, fight each other, and at the end of the fight, you guys are fucking brothers in war. So that's why I love boxing. There is no such thing. We're all, you feel me? We're all one. So yeah, shout out the community. Shout out TBV. Let's go.
All right. Now, John from the Hangout Spot has joined us. And John, I'll say this. If it's not racism, then what is it, right? Because if Tio wanted to fight him, I guess it could be different. But it seems like you're not going to face Keyshawn. Your plans, at least, what has been leaked, seem like you're going to fight Hitchens. If you win, you unified. You move up and you fight welterweight Boots Ennis. So why rekindle the beef with Keyshawn? Why add fuel to the fire if this isn't something that you are going to, I guess, entertain in the ring? I mean, I seen somebody comment and I screen shared it. And I want Tio to be careful because I know he laughs and he says, look, I got people and everybody has people. But, the question is, are your people going to be there in the moment that you need them? And I'm not saying that to test you. I'm saying that because you got to be careful because there's people that you don't know that you're offending. And this guy seems to be offended, right? And he says, when we catch you in the street, we going to F you up and you better keep it on you. So obviously he's talking about keep that banger on him. And it's like, bro, we getting way too far away from the script. You know what I mean? This is boxing. And Tio does continue to say that, but he's got to understand that it's not up to him to say where things end at. You started, you can't end it. You can't keep it in the box. You can't force someone to not feel offended. You have to understand that there are going to people that get offended, which will lead to repercussions. So I just want him to be careful because, he's like, yo, whatever happened to, I don't even know what's the phrase he used, but basically he's like, back in the day, we used to could do this. Fighters could do this, and then we just fight. It's obvious that things have changed and they're trying to, single you out and alienate you and make you look like, a complete and utter racist other than a dude that's trying to get a fight. So I don't know, man. How do you see this situation? Did you even know that Tio was trolling? Did you know any about this, right? Because maybe this didn't even hit your radar.
Nah, I did. I saw it earlier, and it's nasty, altogether. And to answer your question, that's about Tio. It doesn't make sense at all, but this is the reason why a lot of us cringe when we hear Tio talk through his actions, man, because this isn't the first time that we question something Tio says or something Tio does. I like Tio as a fighter, but he has to really, really be conscious of the way that he operates in the world of boxing. This is a different world that we live in. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's feelings about
Well,
racism
it's
is totally
certainly
different.
a different world, but I feel like we've passed that cancel culture, right? Like, once upon a time, you say the wrong thing, you're gone, and so is your brand. It doesn't look like we're in that space anymore.
Right. Right. Absolutely, man. And when I first saw it, the first thing that came to my mind was, Tio, why? Like you said, there's no reason for it, man. I mean, we've been down this road where people are questioning if you are a racist or not. He comes out, he comes on the channel the other day, and his claim is that he's not a racist. He's just calling these guys out because he wants a fight, but it's not the right way to do it. So I wanted to think that it was a troll, but it was a nasty troll. It was unnecessary, man. And like I said, it's going to get into a lot of people's feelings, man. People are very, very sensitive when it comes to racism in today's day and age. And I don't, and this is the world that we live in. Like, for example, this caller, I don't think this caller is racist at all, the last caller. But, my thing is soft racism. The last I checked, racism is racism. Like, there's no different degrees. People see it as racism as a whole.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, we have to be conscious of that with the way we speak, with the way we carry ourselves. And there's no room for it anymore in boxing. Like you said, I mean, years ago, yeah, you might have been able to get away with stuff like this, but we live in a different world. I thought it was nasty. And and another thing I said to myself was, I hope this isn't a ploy done purposely by Top Rank to maybe try to promote this fight.
Yeah,
or get some
that's the
buzz
other thing.
around it.
That's
Because this is not the first time, Ness. This isn't the first time. Remember, we had the whole Sandy Ryan situation, right? People question, was that staged? Was that something that Top Rank did to make the fight more spicier? There's no reason for it. I hope it's not a Top Rank thing. I mean, personally, Ness,
I can't think it's I can't see a Top Rank executive saying, hey, maybe it's a good thing if you guys throw paint on Sandy, or hey, Tio, maybe you should join in on the fun and do a bit. Like, it doesn't, this is clearly being done on their own volition, on their behalf. It has nothing to do with Top Rank, even though Top Rank is being blamed. People are saying Top Rank is doing too much to try to sell this fight.
It's public
But listen,
perception,
I hate
right?
to cut you off, but it looks like we got the man of the hour, unannounced, Teofimo Lopez. What's going on? Tio, you got to unmute.
Yo,
we hear you, champ. We hear you, man. What's going on?
What up?
that's what I'm on, baby. I want to finish love. What? I want to see the money longer. Hey, oh yeah. Woo! Oh, I get emotional about life. The Lord's one keep me up at night. The world can remind me is danger. I still risk it all for a stranger. I love you, Keyshawn. If I told you who I am, what you use it against me, right or wrong, no stone, just love to send me.
Wait, ain't that Kendrick? Ain't that Kendrick?
Who's that? I can't even hear the song.
You think, man? How much can you take? I hope y'all see the God in me. I hope y'all can see. Hey, yo, if y'all need to link up, man, I'm at the Inside Hotel, all right? West 27th Street. In motherfucking New York, you heard? Y'all need a zip code too? 10001. I'm out here. I'm living my life. And I'm up. Y'all stuck. Major love. All the time, every time. I got nothing but love for everybody. Y'all just some retards and stupid. But it's all good, man. I'm just having a great time. You know what I'm saying? And y'all call it what y'all want to call it. Y'all call it what y'all want to call it. I'm over here, man. Inside New York, Nomad. 132 West 27th Street. Y'all heard? Y'all heard?
We certainly listening.
We worldwide steppers, baby. Okay, love.
Tio, man, can you give us some information as to why you did what you did?
Can we make it boxing great again?
And how exactly does that antagonizing makes boxing great again?
Hold on, let K-Dot talk.
You gonna get us flagged, champ. The music will get us flagged. Obviously, it's copyright infringement, champ. So yeah.
Oh shit! Then I only got a little bit of time left.
Yeah, I mean, you tell us, man.
Oh shit! Y'all not ready for the takeover. Oh shit! Yo, like I said, man, we at the Inside Host Hotel in New York. Yeah.
I'm listening.
We out here, man.
You don't think that
Where all
that's
my hey?
you're taking
Yo,
a
shout out to all
dangerous
the bros,
approach?
baby. Motherfucking boxing dangerous, is it not?
Yeah, but it seems like you want to provoke an entire group of people.
Ain't nobody provoking nothing. I just ate a banana and was laughing.
While
Hey,
watching
who
the
knows, man?
video.
But the
Who
the
knows?
timing of it was
It's perfect. What you mean? Just like me, baby. Hold up. We gonna peekaboo.
So
We gonna play with y'all.
does this mean that you actually want to fight, Keyshawn? Because you're giving them celebrity by doing this, by making a video. You're giving them attention. You're
What are you
giving
talking about, Dan? What are you talking about?
your audience is realizing that you're interested in him.
What they talking about? Yeah! Oh, we having a party, man. Y'all want to pull up, man? We at the Inside Hotel, yo. I'll take some photos and sign some autographs for y'all. Sign some gloves for y'all. Shout out to Top Rank, man. They paid me $5 million to do that shit.
Cut the shit. No way, bro. Stop it. Stop it. Don't do that.
That shit collateral, baby. I'm the damage.
All right, Tio, we gonna go ahead and get to some callers,
Hey,
man, because you
shout out
got
to
the
all the
music.
Zionists out.
All right. Tio got this music. He about to get us flagged, man.
They ain't talking about nothing.
there
I'm
you go. I
traveling. I'm
could barely
trying. I love all y'all that's on the flow. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I know. Shout out to the boxing boys. Let's go.
Hey, Tio, we gonna get to some callers, man, all right? Tyron, what is up? Tio off the he out here living life, man. I hope he stay cool.
Yo, what's good, champ?
What's up?
Not much, man. Shout out TBV. Oh man, T.O. Oh man.
he a character, man.
It's
He's a
like either you
character for
love him.
sure, man.
Yeah. He's definitely a character, man. Seeing that whole video, I don't think T.O. sent that. I just think T.O. was capitalizing off the opportunity. He felt like he can capitalize and make it about him, right? I just feel like right now he's like I won't even say like Ryan, but the way they go on and make sure their names is staying hot, like in the media eye. That's why I just feel like Tio's doing. He came on the show. He said, he's not racist. He's not this and that, but he antagonized some certain type of people, some people. But at the end of the day, I just feel like it's a sport, right? It's boxing. We've seen this happen before. We just in a time where everything is sensitive, and rightfully so. But I don't think too much of it. If I was Keyshawn, I wouldn't pay attention too much of it. Just focus on your fight. And, if you see T.O. in the ring later on down the line, then, you know what I'm saying? However you feel, you get it back. But I don't really see too much with it. The only issue I have with this whole racist thing, my father is 100% black. My mom is Puerto Rican, so I come from like both sides. The thing where I hate is where I be hearing us. It's like, okay, this person racist, or this person said this person said that, but we need to start looking within ourselves, like how we treat each other, because we can be racist towards each other, but yet we point fingers at this person or point fingers at this person. But we gotta look in ourselves and see how are we helping our community or damaging our community. We can't just come together and hop on one person because one person is being racist to one race, but yet still we're undivided within ourselves, if that kind of makes sense. But I just think T.O. just trying to put on the show, keep his name hot. Like you said, Ness, he a character. And that's just T.O. right now. I don't take too much of it. Again, we seen this happen in boxing. We done heard way worse. We done seen way worse. We just in a sensitive time that we in. But that's all I got, champ. I appreciate you, man. Shouts out TBV.
All right, champ. All right. Yeah, man. Phone lines are open if you want to call in. If you're on Discord, don't forget to give us a repost so that more people can see that we're live and voice their opinion. If you're on Discord, go ahead and request. We got Alex Vega.
You may feel like it's your time.
What's going on, Vega?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
All right, good evening.
Good evening.
Oh, man, you know, there's a few things that really get on my nerves, and definitely race baiting is one of them. It's very unfortunate that this is something that is, it's the hot talk within boxing, right? We're not talking about the actual fights. We have to talk about bananas and watermelon. And then we're like detectives now, right? Who sent it? It's Tom Brink. You know, they did the Mayor versus Sandy Ryan. Threw pain on Sandy Ryan, became the most watched boxing event of 2024. Keyshawn Davis, the possible next star. Are they trying to make sure they pump the numbers up for him as well to land a new deal? Dennis Berinchyk. Some people believe Ukraine has a lot of racism in there. I don't know. I don't know any Ukrainians, never been there. But they believe that there's a racist culture that is not talked about. And this is Berinchyk finally, bringing it out in his biggest fight yet. Or is it Keyshawn Davis doing it to himself to help pump up the numbers, to help build his stardom, the bridge to Tank Davis? And now we have Teofimo Lopez, the troll of boxing, the racist of boxing. Was it him? Is he the mastermind? The man, calling out Bud Crawford, an all-time great toward the end of his career, calling out Tank Davis, one of his contemporaries, or help building the next star with Keyshawn Davis. This sucks. It really does. It's bullshit. And the thing is, everybody wants to talk about it, right? I'm pretty sure this is not really what you want to talk about tonight, right? I'm sure you wish there was something else we could be speaking about that's actually within the ring or matchups, possible matchups. Like a rumor probably would have been cooler than this. But this is what gets people going. This is what's going to get people liking. People have been talking about it in the Discord all day. You go to Twitter, people sharing it, coming up with their own conspiracy, theories and such. Yeah, Teofimo Lopez. I don't know if he did it or not. Honestly, the best thing we could do is wait and see what information comes out because we know nothing. We're just going off of a picture on Twitter, right? The presser, and then a video of Teofimo Lopez. We don't know anything, but everyone has their own theories, right? From their own personal experience, from how they consume information on these fighters individually, within the sport. So yeah, man, it's just sad, but this is what it is. This is what gets people. Now this fight on Valentine's Day, people are going to want to watch it. They're going to make sure they wouldn't rewatch it. They want to see what Keyshawn Davis is going to do to someone that did, did basically made him feel the racism that does. I'm sorry, I don't even know what to say. That's all I got, man. It's some bullshit. That's really what it is. Appreciate you.
All right, brother. Appreciate you. And if you want to call in, feel free. Phone lines are open. Let me see. Can I do this? I don't know what happened. I guess I just want to double check something here.
In response to Vega, welcome to boxing in the year 2025, baby.
Yeah, for whatever reason, this ain't working.
Tito was wilding out, man. He ain't even let us get a question up in there, man.
Nah, he wasn't beat. He wasn't beat. he was here to do what he did, which is troll some more.
Troll some more, man.
He had the Kendrick queued up, so it was all part of his plan.
He's definitely taking the villain role, man.
Oh yeah. All right, let me do this one more time. Hopefully we can get this to work on this guy.
This guy came to America. I'm gonna address the fact that this guy
it's playing, but I don't hear no audio. This is crazy.
To give me bananas and watermelon with a note on it. It's unprofessional, and I feel like it's racist. And you just made this fight a little more personal. This guy came to America.
I tried to get that video to play with audio for you guys, but if you're watching this on YouTube, you can see the video of Tio. No clue why the audio isn't playing. Phone lines are open. It looks like we got FJC.
I was able to hear it staticky on my end.
Really? That's so strange.
Yeah, but when I was before I jumped on the panel, I couldn't hear anything.
FJC, what up?
How you guys doing? You guys hear me?
Loud and clear.
Good.
Alrighty, yeah. So first of all, I don't know what the last caller was trying to say. I just thought that was funny. Tio is clearly on the spectrum. That's the first thing. And as far as this, like, it's not offensive. I think it's nasty, and I understand that the history of, like, racism in boxing. And I've always felt like it was lighthearted, and I think like lighthearted racism is whatever. I just think, like he said, it makes things a bit more personal, and I think it makes it a little nastier to me. But obviously, it's going to promote the fight, so I mean, it is what it is. I just think it, like the guy that's on the panel right now said, I just think it's nasty because it gets into it just can get nasty. Like, what if Keyshawn slapped him today at the press conference? Like, so I just think that's really all it is. Tio is a troll, so I don't think Tio is even intelligent enough to be racist. I don't think he even has a theory to come up with to give a true racist statement. He's just a troll. So I think it's much ado about nothing. But I don't think Top Rank did it. You actually think Top Rank pulled a Jesse Smollett?
No. He's funny talking about shout out Tap Rank. They gave me $5 million. He crazy, bro.
Oh, that's Tio?
Yeah, Tio said that.
That guy. Great fighter, but he's definitely on the spectrum. And I don't say that offensive. I say that seriously. But no, I'm saying I heard you say about the possibility of Top Rank. What do you mean by that? By them doing it?
No, people online are saying Top Rank is going too far, like as if they staged this. And then Tio came on and said Top Rank paid him $5 million to do it. So,
I said I hoped that Top Rank, wasn't behind this.
I mean, it's plausible. I mean, it's plausible that his team actually did. Again, like I said, it's not even the offensive factor of it. I just think it makes the fight an even darker nature to me. I don't know. Like, I don't think there's no shaking hands after the fight after that. You know what I mean? Don't shake my hand after that.
Word.
I might smack your coat after I win. It's whatever. But good show, man. Good topic. Shout out to TBV.
All right, you the man, champ.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
Hawk, Maryland.
Yo.
Yep.
Yeah.
What up, champ?
Hey, too much. What up, Ness? How you doing there, my brother? And who you got?
Johnny,
what's it called?
The hangout spot. Johnny from the hangout spot.
Johnny from the hangout spot. Salute, my brother. Hey, Ness, man, I'm gonna have to go another. I know y'all on the racism and everything. I gotta go another direction, my brother.
Go for it,
man. Salute to T.O. for calling in the show, bro. I'm going this way, man. TBB, it goes to show that your work of getting up every day, doing your show twice a day, no matter where you at on a rooftop or whatever, Ness, you are reaching out, bro. This is just an example. I remember last year you having a show, and Ryan Garcia called in right during the show. Man, they listening to the show, man. TBV is number one. I know many times you've been on the show uh, naming certain fights, and then a week or two later, all of a sudden these fights come up. I'm just saying, man, TBV is number one, bro. Salute to Tio for calling in like that, man. I don't know how many conversations shows you done had when they done did that. I think one time you had Eddie Hearn, Wilder, Wilder's manager, Jesus, all on one call, and Tyson Fury, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was epic. That was epic. That
I
was
mean,
legendary.
you know what I'm saying? Now I'm just saying, TBB is number one right now, and this show you had to just do it because it just happened today, and the man called in. I just want to give you props, man. Nestor Gibbs, man. TBB number one, man. The racism stuff, I ain't even getting to that. I'm all about boxing. Hey, TBV number one. That's you reaching out, bro.
You the man,
That's it for
champ.
me.
Appreciate you. Stone Bone. Colorado, what up?
I agree, man. TBV is where it's at, man.
Appreciate y'all.
What up? What up?
What up with
What
ya?
up? What up? Yeah, man. We know he sent that, man. Them boys, they thought they was being cute and funny, and they got caught. That's all that was. I always talk about T.O. being a fake racist, but I'm dealing with my European counterparts who are just as racist as I am. You know, I always say, leave the racist to me. They call me a black nationalist racist. Leave that to me. These fighters, they ain't really that. Because when Keyshawn stepped to his face, he started turning away. Then even the one before that, when Keyshawn challenged him, he didn't do nothing until people got in between them. It's like, nah, this is it's nasty, but it's real life. And I done been to Europe, and Europe is they real. When Obama was president, Europe was the one putting monkeys up and stuff like that as the president. That's what Europeans do. Those are real racists too. So he ain't faking it. These people, go look at what was going on in the war in Ukraine. They were trapping Africans and doing all kinds of crap. Man, go look, just do your history on the Ukraine. Look at some of the sketchiest people you will ever meet. I ain't disrespecting them as them fighters, good fighters, but the background on the Ukraine, go do what's his name say? Do your homework on the Ukraine and racism to Africans. You do that. And Keyshawn about to beat the brakes off him to become his first world champion. And I want to shout out to him. I wish I could have made it out there. I'll catch him when he get back to the city. But we can tap dance and try to say that these dudes is light racist and all that. T.O.'s a fake racist. He's a troll that need a black fighter to get his big payday. Fights, but it ain't the same. The black versus the Latino is the fight, but he's just so corny, and he think that racism is gonna get him to fight. Racism gonna get him beat up by some black dude that we don't even know, that ain't even a fighter, that ain't got nothing to gain. Act like a real man, call dudes out for real, and then you'll get your black versus Latino. All right, y'all, peace.
All right, all right. If you're trying to call in, we got X Spaces and Discord available for you to do so. Let me, hold Now the fucking video is playing. This is so weird. Now the video is playing. You heard it? I guess not.
Nah, I wasn't even hearing you.
You said what?
I wasn't even hearing you for a minute there. Did you mute me?
No. I don't know. Hopefully it's addressed. Let me get to these super chats.
I can hear you clearly now, champ.
All right. We got 5-8. What's up, 5-8?
Hello?
What's up?
What's up, bud? I just wanted to touch on a few little topics you guys brought up. So first and foremost, back in the day, it was okay to joke about stereotypes, and it seems like now that's also become part of the definition of racism is stereotyping.
Can you turn the TV off in the back, sir?
Oh, yeah. Hold on 1 second. Can you hear me now?
I hear you.
Yeah.
All right, bud. So, yeah, I just wanted to say it all depends, and intent matters, but so does context. So take that into consideration. But my bad. This is the first time I'm on the thing, so everything's like new to me. But I just wanted to pretty much say that
Don't
people
worry,
can
man.
speculate.
Take your time.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you. But I wanted to say people can speculate, and at this point, you're never gonna know what the intent was or who sent it or who did it. But some things that I live by, and hopefully, if Keyshawn is listening or whoever's listening, I live by you can only control what you can control. So if he's got any feelings or ill will toward the dude, all he's got to do is let his hands talk this weekend.
Oh, and that's what he said. That was the beauty of what Keyshawn, how he handled it. He said, I know you sent it, and I'm going to beat you like you sent it. So,
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, shit. At the end of the day, whether we know it's racist or not, if some people are saying it's not, it was at least insensitive and ignorant and dismissive for Tio's part.
Uncalled for, from whoever sent it and from Tio's part too. Tio just wants to keep riding that wave that it's like, all right, you guys say I'm racist, well, here you go. And he's gonna keep adding fuel to the fire. I don't know why.
And that's the thing, because it's not the first time he's been accused of it either. But if you look at the definition of racism, I'm not gonna spell it out for anybody else because it's not my place. But like I said, back in the day, people could joke about stereotypes, but it seems the stereotype now is now part of the definition of being racist, being a racist stereotype.
Yeah, because people would hide their racism in stereotypes, right?
Right.
So that's why now it's all one thing.
And now you start stereotyping and you got people catching on to it. Like, it's like, what's the biggest thing is somebody can play you or make a joke, but it's like, I could see I could see the intent in that joke. So go ahead and laugh it up now, but I see who you are.
Exactly. And I said it this morning. I'm like, yo, why was Berinchyk why they keep saying don't bark, don't bark? Like, why is he calling him a dog?
Right.
And I didn't get it. But I'm also not Ukrainian. I can't pick up on any words that are being said that are not being translated. But, he did come to the press conference and all he would tell Keyshawn is don't bark. It's like, damn, couldn't someone taught you a better English phrase?
Oh, absolutely. And like the last caller said, during the Obama administration. It was the Europeans putting the monkeys on the pictures and saying this is who's running the country. So you can't necessarily say they don't know what they're doing or what they're talking about. I mean, just because I don't speak a language doesn't mean it can't be translated to me. So that was pretty much my big, my take on the situation. You know, like I said, if it wasn't racism, at least it was insensitive, ignorant, and dismissive. And I mean, Keyshawn, control what you can control. And if he really feels that it came from homie side of the team, you got this weekend to throw your hands with him. So.
All right, champ. Well, appreciate the call. Looks like
Absolutely, and I appreciate you picking up on me to come in and talk.
No, for sure. Anytime, bro. We got Tommy, Florida. What up?
Yo, Ness, when I heard that, the first thing that came to my mind was he was probably referring to all bark, no bite. That's what I thought.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I could see that. I could see him because of bad English. You know,
I mean, that was the first thing that came to my mind.
Missing a whole sentence.
As far as today, the first question I asked myself when I saw it is, I don't know any Ukrainian people personally, or I don't know the culture, but are they the type of people that would do something like that? I mean, I don't know.
I don't know either, but obviously two people follow politics, and they said it was done for the Obama era.
Yeah.
I'm not a politician, nor do I follow the politics closely enough, so I can't tell you what was done. Tommy, Florida, what up?
What up, Tommy?
But that was two callers back to back that said the same thing. Yeah, we got you.
Yeah, that was
Shout out TV. All right, so everybody calling and saying whatever. I'm 100% black. I'm from Florida, Tampa Bay area, born and raised, all that good shit. The thing T.O. did, I don't find racist at all. I found it trolling. I found it funny as hell. That shit was funny. I don't even know. Like, did Keyshawn like even post a picture of the watermelon and bananas in his room or at his doorstep?
Yes. Let me find it. Yes, there's a video, bro.
Okay.
It's crazy.
Okay. But so with all that being said, even if it was, you feel me? That's what T.O. did was funny. I seen the press conference. He was like, I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? He you know, at first thing I noticed he cut his hair. I was like, oh shit, he cut his hair, okay. And then you were like, what he said. And then I get off the internet. I don't know how long to get back on. The first thing I see on Instagram is the T.O. shit. I went screaming, boy. That shit, I was dying. That was funny to me. Like, if y'all wanna, you know, do I think T.O. did it? I don't think T.O. did it. Do I care if T.O. did it? Nah, not really. Because I don't think he did it. I don't think he did it. I don't think T.O. racist. I just think sensitive black people go there first to anyone that ain't black. But any black person that call anybody a cracker or whatever like that, you ain't considering yourself racist. You ain't going, you feel me? But there's not one black person I met ever in life that never said that word. But if a white person said, nobody gets permission to say it. But does that mean a motherfucking racist? No. And he said it on your show last week. He was like, but all these niggas do. I was listening to T.O. He said that. Ain't nobody calling and say, you see, he just said nigga, woo.
Oh, yes, they did. Yes, they did.
Man,
they got mad at me. They said, Ness, how you gonna let him say nigga? I said, what, man? What the fuck you want me to do?
Hey, man, listen, bro. Listen, way before that monkey and which monkey want a banana type shit, way before that T.O. was in interviews on live saying nigga this, nigga that, nobody ever said nothing. Of course, you know, the monkey thing probably put some people over the top. Okay, respect. Your opinion is your opinion, mine is mine. You feel me? All I know is when he did the video, he had a banana laughing. The shit was just funny, bro. The shit was just funny. You feel me? So if you that mad at the man, Don't talk about him. If you don't talk about him, he ain't relevant. When he ain't relevant, he ain't gonna get on TV. When he don't get on TV, he gonna go lose money by his father.
Tommy,
But
that's the
gonna
bell,
fight.
champ. That's the bell. So right now I'm screen sharing for anybody that can watch along on youtube.com/The Boxing Voice. You will be able to see the box that Keyshawn Davis received with watermelon and bananas and a message that says, "Here's for all those nights." I guess they meant to say night jumps, stay energized, businesswoman.
Shit is crazy.
Yeah. Which is, speaking of snacks, if you watched Keyshawn's videos that he puts out, he does it 24/7.
Yeah.
Hey, I like these new fighters. T.O. just admitted to smoking his whole career, so that means he won undisputed. He beat former, undisputed Vasil and beat former undisputed Taylor while smoking. Now Keyshawn is eating snacks. It's fight week. He's eating Reese's cups. They got off the airplane. Every fighter bought Pringles barbecue. And I'm like, okay, so you can cheat a little bit at this high level because you're burning so many calories. It only makes sense. Like, cause they all bought these barbecue Pringles, but the minute they got to the gym, to the hotel, they were in the hotel gym. So he did cardio and he did pad work. He was, had the whole suit on, the box roll suit of sweat. So, but I like to see that it's real. You feel me? Versus them not showing it on camera and you thinking he doesn't eat sweets, right? Because he's watching a football game eating Reese's cups. And that's real. That's normal. That's what a real person does. Now don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that some fighters don't remain fully 100% disciplined during fight week. I'm just saying, is one Reese cup really gonna fucking make you miss weight?
Nah. It's not the end of the world. And these fighters are human beings at the end of the day, man. We forget that. But that box and that letter, that was just ghetto as fuck, man. Like, I laughed at it when I saw it because I thought it was some stupid fan, man. Just some stupid fan, trying to be funny, or a racist fan trying to be funny. Like, I didn't really make a lot out of it. But again, shout out to that caller too. Shout out to Tommy, man, because like I said, he's very, very thick-skinned. There's a lot of people in the chat that are saying that we live in a soft society today, and that may be true. I mean, we were able to push the envelope, back in the days, but unfortunately, this is the day and age that we live in, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything that we say, everything that we do, especially in the social media world, is going to be magnified, and we live in a world of perception, man. We live in a world of perception, bro. It's reality.
Adrian, sorry, my bad.
Nah, but I said Tommy kept it real, man. You know what I mean? So shout out to Tommy, man. And shout out to Tampa, man. He's a fellow Floridian.
Adrian with the $5. He says, Broner said some soft racism, and I found it hilarious. Get over it. Either side. It's a joke. One lump sum, $10. Old heads from the civil rights era told me, don't let people control my emotions. I was ready to fight, and they helped me understand Teofimo isn't keeping black people from opportunities. Secure the bag. Julio Guzman, $2. The double standard is real. I'll leave it there. CT, $2. Teal drunk and don't know about 40 acres, and it's a mule. Samat, $10. If you weren't keeping the same energy when Crawford was telling Benavidez he will beat the burritos and taco out of him, don't get mad about Tio talking about bananas. See? Yeah, man. I got some more super chats to get to. But if you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. I'm trying to get to 237,000. We're almost there. We're about 236,600. Hopefully by now. Last time I checked, it was about 550. But, we growing.
That means I need about 235,000 to catch you, Ness.
Hey man, you grinding though. You grinding. You moving at rapid speed, bro.
Yeah, man. We putting in that work at the hangout spot. Make sure y'all check me out and subscribe.
Yes, sir. Rider of the Storm, $2. Tio, troll emoji, banana emoji, watermelon emoji, laughing out loud with tears of joy, and a cool emoji. Keyshawn getting KO by Berinchyk in 11. Okay. We got Mainski, 402, member for 13 months on that champ level. Keyshawn looked like Michael Irvin Jr. with the new cut. Yo, I was shocked, man. I can't believe he cut them dreads from one day to the next like that. That was wild.
Bro, how long does it take to grow those dreads, man? Years.
Yeah, I mean, he probably ain't like the look, you know. He probably wanted a cleaner cut look. Yeah, I was wondering why he wasn't getting them retwisted and the hairline was so, but there it go. He was always gonna get it cut.
The cut looks good, man. It looks good on him.
Yeah, I mean, he's the businessman.
That's what I'm saying. The dreads look fine, but the new haircut looks good on him too.
It was just left field for me because I'm like, wait, did he just have long hair yesterday?
It was yesterday, man.
Rod in the 870, $2. Non-black boxers are using race to get fights. Hand on face emoji. Blicky Shooter, what it do? Welcome to the prospect level. Adrian back with another 5. They laugh at everyone and everything until the gun is pointed back at him. 2 water gun emojis, 2 dynamite emojis, 2 boom boom emojis. Camille from Canada, $2. I hear Tio mom is black. I don't know if that changes things. I don't know either. We would have to ask Punch that. Mad Bet, $100, $2. Daily dose of Tanquil. Shitty seedless watermelon. Keyshawn in 7. Tevin Smith with the fat $10. It's just another B-Hop with the beans and rice moment. That's the thing, but B-Hop was in a different era. Big Gucci Nick, upstate New York. What up?
What up, gang?
What up?
What audio sound, gang?
We hear you, we hear you.
What up, gang?
What up?
Yo, shout out to the last caller, man. From Florida. Kept it 100. My boy Johnny from the Hangout Block. Yes, I would say John is probably your most humble co-host you had on the live, man. He's so humble always, man. Shout out to Johnny.
Appreciate you, man.
Yo, I completely missed the T.O. interview, man. But that boy sounded like he was off a bag, man.
You didn't miss a lot, man.
Yeah, I wouldn't even call that an interview, bro.
we couldn't even get a question
I'm
in,
wondering,
bro.
should I even send it to my editor to separate it from the show like I normally do? Because it's like, bro, we couldn't ask nothing.
Nothing, man. There was nothing there.
That was pretty. I wouldn't even say out of character, man, because he been out of whack lately anyway. Yeah, man. Look, onto the topic. Yo, that care package Berinchyk delivery was nasty work, gang.
You nasty? How you gonna call that shit a care package?
Nah, I saw that box that picture you had up.
Holy shit! He called that shit a care package. That's crazy.
Man, look, Keyshawn got a little emotional, man. Hopefully he doesn't think he can go and knock dude's head off and fuck around and get countered and dropped by Berinchyk. Look, we need Keyshawn to look good, man. We want our food fully cooked, man, ready to eat. So hopefully he look good so Tank could look better when he run him over. Little Norfolk. Um, Shout out to the greatest fighter of this generation, Tank Davis, man. I was listening to playback, man, while Roach watching the Super Bowl. Man, we in the lab. We locked in like a mantis shrimp, man. Shout out to Tank. Uh, but yeah, man, look, I'm super excited for this fight. I'm really happy it's on a Friday, man. I really love Friday night fights, man. It's like you come home tired from work, hit the blunt, and there's a fucking main event on, man. Championship fight 135. I'm super hyped for this, man. Super,
Facts.
super hyped. But yo, Ness, you gonna be doing live chat for this fight, or you gonna be taking out the queen?
Nah, I'm gonna be doing it. We ain't got no
Hi,
plans.
I'm gonna be locked in, gang. I'm gonna be locked in. But that's my call. Shout out to y'all.
All right. We got Lowe's Nose Boxing. Welcome to the prospect level. Quan in the Midwest.
Wasn't a member before?
Yeah, but sometimes they gotta re-up.
My man Low.
Quan, what up?
Yo, what up, man? Shoot, I just want to say this few couple things about this whole racism thing. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. Being from the Midwest up this way, I prefer the racists to be up in front about it. You know what I'm saying? So at least I know how to act or move when I'm around them. Versus like undercover racing. So T.O., do whatever you do, whether it's intentional or not. But it's the fight game. You know what I'm saying? The fight game naturally. America, we used to go in against the Spanish fighters, all the other fighters. There's always one race against another. That's literally how we market and build each other up. I mean, that's just how it go. That's how promotion and all this stuff works. So we kind of got to just take it for what it is and not get in our feelings. But I get it. I mean, black people been going through a lot. So to send like those type of messages, that's what makes them want to, take it outside the ring. Because so you got to understand their frustration, but at the end of the day, this be built off of that. What I do want to say is Keyshawn and the fact that he feels some type of way, he has every right to feel some type of way. Like that's just blatant disrespect, right? But when Ryan was doing all this racist stuff and he called out George Floyd and he said fuck niggers and all that, excuse my language, and he said all that racist stuff because it wasn't happening to him, he didn't have a problem with it. He was all buddy with Ryan. And he said, I don't care about the racist stuff, but now racist stuff happened to him. So I just feel like with all this stuff, everybody got to keep the same energy. And I mean, for real, that's really it. But I do feel like, I mean, fuck all this racist shit. The actual fight is about to be a dope fight because Dennis Berinchyk is he not like all the other Ukraine boxers. Usually they real pure boxers like fight on the outside and stuff, use their feet. No, Dennis Berinchyk is coming to fight, bro. This dude is actually a warrior. I just seen a clip of him in a bare knuckle fight. So yeah, he is one of them different ones. So I don't know. That's what you got. I feel like it's gonna be a stoppage. It's gonna be a
Yeah,
stoppage.
I
I
mean,
ain't saying Keyshawn gonna get stopped.
I'm riding with Keyshawn, man. I mean, at the end of the day, he's like fucking 11 years younger than this dude. Like, it don't matter what warrior you are. I'm still 11 years younger. I'm athletic. I'm strong. I'm taller. I'm bigger. I mean, it don't matter. It don't matter, right? They say a great little man loses to a good big man just because that guy is bigger.
Yeah. I just feel like with Dennis Berinchyk style, if he come in to bang, it's gonna force Keyshawn to bang, and somebody gonna get stopped. So I mean, I can't wait to see it. And one last thing, because I think about this often with this fighter smoking and stuff. If that's the case, then
You may feel
I'm
like
not
it's
giving
your time,
To. I don't want to hear
but
nothing
it's not
about
your
the fact
time.
that he had asthma. Because how was you smoking with asthma problems? That's just funny to me. But all right, I'm out.
All
Y'all do
right.
you.
Rakim, what up?
Hello, hello.
What's up?
Audio all right?
Yep.
Shout out to you, Ness. Who else do we have on?
Johnny from the Hangout Spot.
What's up, Johnny? What's up, Johnny? Again, shout out to you guys. Appreciate y'all putting on the evening, setting a little light on this situation. I saw that this happened earlier in the afternoon, and yeah, man, that's nasty work. That's nasty work. And obviously, Keyshawn's gonna say something and get fired up. Um, my guess is if this is from Berinchyk, the whole point is to try and get in his head and get him off his game. Would be my thinking. This is some, older Ukrainian dude, been in the game a long time. I could see someone like that pulling wild things like this. Yeah, I think there's a racist element to it. That being said, I also just would have we should all, I think, know that this shit ain't new in boxing. Like boxing is the Wild West, man. Boxing is the Thunderdome where fucking anything and everything happens because two dudes want to take each other's heads off in the ring at the end of the day. But
Rakim, I owe
yeah.
you a minute and a half. I got Danny Garcia and his new fighter on.
Oh, amazing.
What's up, fellas? How you doing?
Yo.
What's up, man? So happy to have you guys both on. First and foremost, David, congratulations. You got the big signing, man. How's it feel to be with Swift Promotions?
Oh man, it's amazing. It's amazing. It's definitely a blessing. First and foremost, I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for this opportunity. It's crazy because, I used to look up to Danny, and for him to move me now is crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Yes, before you continue, you're getting the echo from David.
Thank you. Let me try.
Yeah.
So, David, I was gonna say that you had a lot of directions you could have went, right? I mean, what ultimately made you choose Danny Garcia? Obviously, you had the big bro Edgar Berlanga showing you love, Danny showing you love. There was plenty of people that were interested in you and your career. What ultimately made you choose Swift Promotions?
Well, I mean, they gave me the opportunity to fight at a young age in the U.S. So I think that's what caught our attention. And then, that's like our route right now. Do it as young as possible. Make history.
Yeah, Danny's definitely been around since King was 6. So there's a more of a personal relationship there. So we felt with Danny starting his new promotion company that, Danny would guide us the right way. You know what I mean? Due to the fact that, we've been knowing him so long. And then of course, David being able to debut in the US March 8th, that was a huge reason as well.
So I've been seeing that you're going to be the youngest fighter to fight in Philadelphia. Is that how they're headlining this? Can you give me the details so that
No
we
doubt.
really?
So I think he's going to be the youngest to debut anywhere in the U.S.
Now, how did you guys get that off? Because I thought you had to be at least 16 to do it in certain states.
Right. So obviously, Mike Farrell, he got that done with the Philly Commission. Obviously, David's already 3-0 now, so I'm pretty sure that played a big factor.
And to be clear, David is still 15, though, right?
Correct. But before the fight, he'll be 16.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what's your birthday, champ?
March 5th.
Oh, 5th. Wow. Okay. So you just got to get the win, then you get to have a little bit of a celebration. But
Yes, sir.
now that you have a promoter and you got a plan, what is that plan? Obviously, the first stop is March 8th. Do you have an opponent?
Do we got an opponent?
No, not yet. We don't have an opponent as of right now. There's we got a list of three. By tomorrow, we'll make a selection. But we want to fight somebody with experience on this one, a little bit of experience. So we're aiming for a cat that had a few fights on some top ranked shows. So we'll make a decision here soon.
And is Mickey Bay still working with you guys? Are you the head trainer? What's the trainer situation for this
Yeah, no,
particular fight?
Mickey's still with us. Mickey's, matter of fact, he's out here as well. He's been out here for a while. No, Mickey's with us for sure. You know, we have me. We got another assistant trainer, Sonny Gutierrez. Another one, Joe Guzman, and then of course Mickey Bay. So you know, we got a team. You know, but everybody's definitely playing their part. Mickey's still a huge part of our camp right now.
So legally, the first name is King.
So David, middle name King Garcia.
Oh, middle name King. Okay, because I'm seeing it on BoxRec as King David Garcia. I'm like, okay, did I get it wrong?
Shout out to BoxRec hooking it up.
So, give me, your guys's, I guess, that first fight. You go to Mexico. A lot of boxers, we're watching them go to Mexico and start there because they allow the age limit to be, younger. How was that first fight in Mexicali? Give me that, that story.
Oh man, it was I want to say like when I was wrapping my hands, it was definitely nerve wracking. And then once I got into that ring, I felt more comfortable, felt more comfortable. And man, it ain't none like, pro debuting in your first fight, especially at a young age. So, no, but we had fun. It was definitely fun.
You know, it was crazy when right when he was gonna come out, our cut man was putting Vaseline on his face and he started bouncing. And then all of a sudden I saw him smile. He looked at me and he put this big old smile. When he smiled, I tripped out because like my nerves went away. Like I was like, damn, like okay, cool. Like he must be good. But you know what helped a lot? Like going to national tournaments when he was younger. When we're in the ring, it just felt we're at another national tournament. That's what it felt like. So the amateur background definitely helped. For me, the nerves, and I'm pretty sure him.
I was gonna ask you if you were more nervous than he was.
You know what was dope? Since we have a team, so we got the guy wrapping the hands, Mickey Bay mitting him, warming him up. I didn't have to. If it was me doing all that, I probably would have been dropping the ball like crazy because I was nervous. But having the team out there with us definitely it helped my nerves. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, I think I was more calm than them.
So I see that the three fights in Mexico were three separate places, three different promoters. How'd you make all those connections, or who helped you get those fights?
What was it?
So we at the time a matchmaker we were using, he was helping us get the fights, and then we have a matchmaker here in Arizona that helped us, and then one of our assistant trainers, Sonny Gutierrez, he has all the connections there in Mexico. He's been through this game before. You know, he was a pro fighter himself, and then he had a huge amateur background. Then he had 12 pro fights, and then he had a promotion company himself, so he has all those connections, which is like that dude's like my right hand man. So you know, anybody he hooked us up with, I trusted and not to not put us in harm's way. You know what I mean?
For sure. Now, you guys were very active last year, three fights, and your year started late, right? Like your first fight was in July. You were able to get another fight in October and another one late November. This will be, the longest layoff. How you feeling? Is there going to be any rust, you think?
No, I don't think so. Just because how we're preparing right now, the training camp's been good. You know,
Got some good
so
sparring.
got some good sparring, of course.
We just sparred that one cat. What's the name of?
I sparred with
What's
you
that?
know,
That Abel
Abel
Mendoza, that kid that's
Mendoza.
42 and 0.
Okay, the kid that's calling out Carmel. Him and Carmel got some beef.
Yeah,
Yes,
we've been
sir.
putting in work with him. So
How much
you
does he?
know, I I don't want I don't want to say his walk around weight, but I think he fights around. I think he fights at one. The lowest I think is 135.
Okay.
But of course, he's a lot heavier than that. But we've been that's been good work though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, that'll be a good fight.
Just reached out to him the other day, and we had scheduled something. That's funny that you guys are sparring him.
Yeah. He's been out here giving King good work. He's he's a good person. But yeah, definitely him and Carmel would be a hell of a fight.
So you guys are in Philly now?
No, we're in Arizona right now.
So when do you go down to Philly? Obviously, the fight is not till March 8th, but when are you guys planning to go out there?
We're gonna go 2 weeks prior to the fight because we got some stuff to do in New York. We're gonna capitalize on that tank fight. We'll be out there doing some media workouts and stuff like that prior to the fight.
Nice, smart man.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, we learn being in all those camps, all those high end camps. You know, we learn the way this game goes at the highest level. You know.
Absolutely. Man, I was just about to say something. Oh Lord.
Can I get a question in there?
Yeah, go ahead.
David, man, this is Johnny from the Hangout Spot, man. Congratulations on your first 3 victories, man.
Thank you.
But what inspired you to be a fighter?
It was definitely Danny Garcia. It was Danny Garcia, yeah.
How old were
Which,
you when you first watched him fight?
How old were you?
I want to say 4 years old.
Okay, wow.
Crazy.
So I think it was the fight before the Matisse's fight. Who did he fight? Eric Morales. I think it was around the Eric Morales fight.
Okay, that was a good knockout. He spun Eric Morales like a top.
Yeah. But you know that was the reason that we went to the gym. I saw when I think I saw in the Kendall Holt fight. That's as far as I went back with them. And I remember seeing a father and son duo. They did a little mini documentary before one of his fights. And I saw the last name Garcia and it caught my attention. So I started following them and I didn't know shit about boxing at this time, mind you. You know what I mean? And then I just started following their story and I saw the father and son. And I think King at the time was, 3, 4 years old. And I remember saying like, shit, like I would love for that to be me and my son. And that's how this all started.
That's dope.
So, the only 15-year-old that we know that turned pro and has been successful is Canelo Alvarez. But he had a lot of fights. Like he turned pro at 15, but he took some time to get seasoned. What's the plan for you guys? Is there any rush? Because I heard you already say you want to be the youngest. So I didn't know if that meant the youngest champion ever or just the youngest to debut. But obviously, I did want to remind you guys that Canelo took his time. You know, he turned pro at 15 and had a lot of fights before they took the leash off him. So I just wanted to know your guys' plan and trajectory.
I mean, we're definitely going to take our time. Now that we just got with, Swift Promotions, after we get this first one out of the way, I know, we're going to sit down with Danny and think of the long-term deal, the long-term with this, because we did sign, we signed a long-term contract with them. So, we'll get Danny's view and, I'll put my input in, but definitely we do want to take our time. There's no rush, but however, we'll get the good experience in sparring. You know what I mean? And obviously, our number of fights on the contract per year, is pretty good. That'll keep us busy, but no extreme rush. But if we feel he's ready, we'll take the leash off whenever we have to.
For sure. Now, due to the restrictions, is he only allowed to fight in Philly, or did Mike Farrell do something where he can fight anywhere and we can see him come back to Arizona and main event or host a fight there?
So obviously, once we get it done in Philly, you know, now when we go up to other commissions, you know, we'll have that as leverage. You know what I mean? But you know, there's no guaranteed anywhere else as of right now. You know what I mean?
Okay, so if all else fails, he'll be active at least 4 or 5 times a year in Philadelphia.
No doubt.
For
You
sure.
know, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool because besides Arizona, obviously Arizona, we want to make that one big. But anywhere else in the U.S. to debut, Philly was definitely a second home to us. You know, and it's still we've been there since he was a kid. You know, we got a lot of friends there that are like family now. So it's pretty dope that we're able to do it there.
For sure, man. So how's this all been for you, David?
It's definitely a blessing. It's crazy, especially me being the youngest ever to, be signed to a promotion and, pro debut too. So, no, I'm excited though. Real excited.
Now, I've interviewed Mickey Bay before, and he seems to believe that you're gonna be a future champ. He believes he'll get you guys to a world title, and I think he went as far as saying that you'll be the youngest world champ. So he sees a lot in you. How's the chemistry with you and Mickey, and how do you feel working with him?
The chemistry's of course there. Um, I feel like he knows me. Like, if I'm pushing it too much, he'll be like, "Oh, take it off," or take a rest day. So and then when it's time to push, he pushes me.
There's some key things
So
we've been learning.
and of course, he always has that game plan. I remember my first fight, he was telling me, "Oh, the body's gonna be there, right in the midsection." Fight day comes, drop him to the mix section. So it was definitely he definitely has the game plans.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. It's amazing working with Mickey. There's a lot of key things that we feel some fighters don't know, and obviously Mickey comes from Floyd Senior. You know what I mean? So we're getting that Floyd Senior training. I think at probably the closest we could get it to. You know what I mean? So there's a lot that we didn't know before we got with them, and there's some key things that I feel right now as a father that's the game changer. That if we didn't learn it, I don't think we're gonna be able. I don't think we'll be able to get as far as we're going to. There's a couple key things that's a game changer for sure.
All right. I got a few questions from the people here, David. Then we'll get you out of here. Toledo Tree says, "Has everything went smooth with the commission? We would hate for you to have a Carmel Moulton type of situation at the weigh-ins. And what's the hardest thing to cut from your diet during the fight camp?" So I don't know if you know the Carmel situation, but I did hear your dad chuckle, so maybe you guys are aware.
Yeah. No, everything's good on that end. What do you got to talk
So
about your
David,
diet?
in terms of the last part of the question, the hardest thing to cut from your diet during fight camp.
I want to say probably the snacks, of course, like chips, hot Cheetos, because I be loving them hot Cheetos. So that kind of sucks. That has to go away. But I'm definitely disciplined though.
All right, we got Lil Zuda from South Africa. He says, "Your kick game is dope, bro. Love to see the drip. I like the body work in your craft. I feel like a lot of fighters lack the ability. Do you find it easier to land on the body or the head for you? Also, good luck with DSG and your fight March 8th.
Appreciate that. Um, I mean, of course, I don't like headhunting, but I feel like to knock down a person, definitely to the body. Definitely to the body.
You know, it's crazy to add on to that really quick. I used to get mad at him because he wouldn't go to the body enough, and when he became a pro, every one of his opponents he's dropped to the body. So like yeah, like the body work's coming crazy. It's insane for his age right now.
Next one is from Pound for Pound 165. David, what advice can you give to someone who just is beginning their boxing training journey?
Honestly, I would really say, of course, staying focused, uh, stay hungry, be humble, of course, and keep grinding. Keep grinding.
All right, we got Ali and Dago. David, who's your top 3 favorite fighters of all time?
All time, I want to say Tommy Hearns, uh, Pernell Whitaker, and of course, number 1, Floyd.
Nice.
Wow. Shout out to you, man. I mean, you're a student of the game, man. You know, those guys are legends, man.
Yeah, not a lot of people, unless you're into the sport, I feel like they don't go watch Pernell.
Yeah,
Exactly.
no, his
Pernell is
we
like defense, you know?
matter of fact, we were just watching Chavez versus Pernell yesterday, just because obviously a lot of the fighters we're gonna fight are pressure fighters. So, you know, we got to make sure, you know, we keep them on the outside as much as we could. We literally just watched that fight together again. Even though we watched it 100 times, we watched it again yesterday.
It's crazy. Yesterday, my YouTube randomly played Pernell versus Oscar.
No shit. We watched that one right after.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you know who put us up on game. That's why, you know, having Mickey put us up on game.
I bet it was him.
He made sure we study the real greats. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, that's what's up, man. But for people that have never seen David fight, is it safe to say that he has a resemblance of Sweet Pea in his game?
Oh, the defense is crazy. Defense, keep the jab, angles. Definitely a lot of Sweet Pea, a lot of Hearns because he's tall. He's almost 5'11". So, you know, the reach, 5'11" fights at a smaller weight class, so the reach is insane, like Hearns.
Nice.
That's what's up.
I got James Valdez, San Antonio, Texas. Did you have favorite fighters growing up? If so, who was it and why particularly that fighter? Now you kind of answered that. I don't know if you want to get into particularly why those 3 guys.
Well, of course, growing up, it was Danny. Who else? Danny. I want to say, of course, Floyd. Growing up.
Yo, Ness, did you get the message, the ring from Danny? He's trying to jump on right now.
Nah, I didn't get it.
All right.
It'll ring though. Let me double check. Yeah, no, it'll show up here whenever he does call in.
Okay.
All right. The next one is from Boxing Talk up north from Toronto, Canada. Has Danny Garcia shared any key advice with you since the signing?
Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. Not to. Honestly, stay focused. Told me. And not do the things he be doing.
He said not to do the things he be doing. What the hell? Oh, that's funny. Yeah, right. We got El Consejero. David, what advice can you give to someone who is just beginning their boxing career? You kind of answered that. I don't know if you want to add any more to grinding and, you know, staying focused, but I guess a lot of people will want to start boxing.
Well, if you want to start, definitely stay consistent. That's for sure. Staying consistent in the gym. Uh, you know, work twice as harder as, you know, whoever you going against or your ops or whatever. So yeah.
All right, so you try to outwork the gym is what you're saying. You heard me?
What's up?
I said you try to outwork the gym is what you're saying?
Yeah. I'd say so. I'd say so.
All right, we got Jonathan Sims that says when negotiating deals with your promoter or manager and other fighters who are on different networks, what have you learned from the past to help prepare you for your opportunities?
I mean, when I'll be going to training camps, I saw Devin Haney, Danny Garcia, Edgar Berlanga, all kinds of different training camps.
We got a lot of insight from them on how to negotiate deals. There's been a couple. Danny helped us negotiate our Venom deal.
Nice.
Yeah, so we definitely make that phone call before anything. They definitely help. Obviously, the situation with Devin, how he co-promotes. So, we definitely got a lot of insight.
Yeah, wasn't Devin also interested in you guys?
Yep. We were gonna do something with them. We were pretty close too. But it didn't come into fruition. But it's nothing but love there still between Devin and Champ right here, and between me. So everything's all good. But God chose he closed the wrong doors and opened the right ones.
Mm-hmm. We got Octo. He says, "Yo, champ, what's your favorite candy? And tell us one fun fact about yourself."
My favorite candy? Hershey's, cookies and cream. Dude, that's that's like literally like my childhood candy right there. And then one fun fact about me, I'm pretty sure everybody knows, but I love playing video games. Call of Duty, I be on GTA, Madden. Hit me up on Instagram if anybody trying 1v1. We could do some wagers too.
Let's go.
Madden, NBA 2K, I got it all. Undisputed.
Yeah,
Oh,
he be on that Xbox.
How do you like
Yeah.
Undisputed? How do you like it?
Honestly, I like Fight Night more better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't digging it too much.
Why do you like
So
Fight Night better? Is it because of the fighters or is it because of the gameplay?
The gameplay, and then just the nostalgia too.
Yeah. Bet. Let me see here. We got Brandon who says, "Champ, how long do you plan on boxing? What is your ideal age to retire?" Damn, you just started. They already thinking about retiring.
yeah, bro.
Honestly, I don't know. I'm definitely not thinking about that right now.
For
That's
sure.
for sure.
Hey, man. Well, that's all our questions, champ. We want to get you back on as it gets closer to the fight. And I don't know, are you guys coming out to Vegas or are you going to be doing all the training in Arizona?
We might shoot out there this weekend. No, we're gonna yeah, I mean obviously to get some better sparring, so we got to shoot out there for a little bit. You're out
Hit,
there right now?
yeah. I'm here. Hit me up. We
Okay,
meet with you in the gym. Get some footage.
for sure. No, we appreciate you guys. Appreciate your guys' time as well.
Anytime.
And
Anytime. You know we're here.
no doubt for sure. It's all love always.
All right, David, give out your social media for anybody that isn't following you can do so, especially if they want to get them 1v1s.
So get the 1v1s. You gotta DM me on Instagram at David King Garcia. I got
We got Zelle and Cash
we
App.
got Zelle and But
Ready.
yeah.
Yo, y'all better be good for the smoke. It's about to bring it to you now.
I know, right? We're gonna be dodging all the smoke in the DMs. No, I'm just
He was good, man, because he's young, man. I mean, I used to play Call of Duty, and I hated playing with the young kids, man, They ran circles around me, man. Like, yo, it was like, yo, I want to play during the weeknights when the kids ain't on this.
You got to play during school hours and shit.
Forget about the Saturday in the afternoon, man. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Hey, man. Well, fellas, I appreciate y'all, man. Best of luck, man. Salute.
Yeah,
All
man.
right.
All right. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. David King Garcia. We got a couple super chats, and the phone lines are still open for anybody that wants to call in. Now is the time to do so.
I was impressed, man. I mean, he seems like he's a student of the game. Not a lot of 15-year-olds are going to sit there and tell you that their favorite fighters are Purnell,
Yeah.
Tommy Hearn. You know what I'm saying? It's usually Floyd. You know, Floyd is usually there, and Crawford, and a lot of these guys. But I like that, man. And I've always gravitated towards the father and son combination, man. Maybe it's because I wish I had a son so I could train, but I've always gravitated. That's why Danny Garcia, man, he's always been one of my favorite fighters because I remember seeing him, you know, back in them days. I remember Angel hugging him when they won the first world title and crying. You know, I dig shit like that, man. So shout out to David Garcia, man. I wish him nothing but the best.
Yeah, man, I love those father-son relationships, man. I hope they just continue to, go far in the sport. It's not easy. So far, they're doing well, though. They picked up 3 wins in Mexico, and they got signed to Danny. Hopefully that can open up those big doors for him. And he doesn't rush, man. I remember criticizing Canelo so much. I've been doing this so long, Johnny, that there's callers and listeners that probably don't know how bad I used to be on Canelo's neck, bro. Like this dude was like 30-0, and
Yeah,
all he had fought was like Alfonso Gomez and Lovemore Nadu, and like it was not it. And
right.
Vanez Martirosyan wanted his shot, and they would not give him his shot. But it was the top rank thing. I never, it took time to understand these goddamn cold wars.
For sure.
Vanez was always with top rank. Obviously, Canelo's with Golden Boy. Vanez was like the WBC Silver. They gifted Canelo the WBC for fighting fucking Matthew Hatton. It was disgusting. Canelo was able to do whatever he wanted back then, but he was so young. When you
Right.
factor in that he started at 15, and everything I'm talking about is before fighting Floyd at 23, which is
Right.
technically what, 7, 8 years of professionalism for a 15-year-old. You know, I'm saying all that to say that David needs to take equally as long. I get it that we're in a generation of, oh, he did it in 14 fights. He got his first world title in 14, and Keyshawn's going for a world title in 13, and Lomachenko went for it in 3. That's everybody's path ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? I
Just gonna.
just wouldn't rush.
I was just gonna say that everybody's different. Everybody's different, but yeah, we live in a day and age where there's no patience. You know what I'm saying? There's no patience.
hmm Well, I mean, it's also a business, right? If the bag awaits, the bag awaits. But
True. Very true.
at 15, you don't stop growing till you're 25. When does that kid get his man strength? You know, and if you don't match him properly, he could take a loss, right? Look at
Right.
Abdullah Mason. You know, he's 18, 19, and he got in there with Vasquez, and he was able to suffer that adversity, come out on top. But, you know, a lesser man getting clipped like that wouldn't have got back up, or
No.
couldn't have got back in the game and actually won that fight. But let me get to these phone calls here. We got Laugh Out Loud Pillow, what up?
Yo,
Yo.
so that was a David, or what's his name? Daniel Garcia. He's not related to the other Garcia, is he?
No, he's signed to Danny. He's not related to any Garcia.
Okay, that dude is dope, man. Shout out to him. That was like that was one of the dopest dudes that you interviewed. Just I didn't even know he was 16. Um.
Gonna be
So
16
yeah,
on March 5th. Still 15.
damn, I thought he was grown. The way he carries himself, his confidence, his maturity. I thought he was a grown man. So shout out to him, bro. Shout out to him. And that just goes to my next point. With the topic a little bit. That's how you get popular. That's how you get fans, bro. You be a good person. Like kind of like Daniel Garcia. You know what I'm saying? You keep it real. People gonna rock with you, bro. Like just from being off a good person and shit. That's why it's kind of weird that Berinchyk is doing this, but it's funny because I was at work and I just clicked on the live when they're having a face off, and I seen Keyshawn in his face like getting buck and shit. And I'm thinking to myself like, why is he doing this? You know what I'm saying? He looked like and I didn't know he had a reason to or nothing like that. So now I put the pieces together. It makes sense why he was like so aggressive at Berinchyk. But that's a weird one, man. Like it's getting to the point where it's kind of corny, bro. If you're racist, you're just corny, man. Like 2025, you know, good people rock with good people. I rock with Daniel Garcia. I don't even know, you know what I'm saying? It's just off the strength, but I'm black, you know what I'm saying? You could tell it don't really matter. So it's just getting corny, bro, with Berinchyk. It's gonna be cool when he gets his belt took, because that's a belt that we need in the division for big pieces, not little racist dudes. We need big pieces to be able to fight for them belts. Entertainment. So yeah, that's what it is. Shout out TVV of course. And I'm out.
I champ, appreciate you. We got Hensway, $2. Why was everyone shush emoji when Bill was phone emoji Tank a monkey? I guess the phone represents calling Tank a monkey emoji. Let's see. Treese, Toledo. I don't think that's the same. That's nasty work. You're trying to, even put those in the same
Yow.
category. What up?
What up, though? What up, though? Johnny from the hangout spot, my guy. You there?
We
What's
in
going
here.
on, my brother?
What's going on, my guy, man? Shout out to my guy, Johnny, man. But with this Teofimo shit, I ain't gonna lie, man. I just, it's Black History Month and shit. I had just been watching Jack Johnson documentary, you feel me? Unforgivable Blackness and whatnot. So it's like, after watching that documentary and shit, I ain't gonna lie to you, it's more so like the shit that Teofimo doing is light work. I'm like, this shit light work. The shit that they doing these days, these little digs, I'm like, this is light work. This is all little shenanigans, man. Shout out Jack Johnson, man. Shout out guys like Sam Langford, you feel me? Joe Jeanette, Sam McVeigh, you feel me? Negro heavyweight champions, because they wasn't a lot of the opportunity to fight for the belt, you feel me? Due to color restrictions and shit like this. Whole lot of nonsense and shit like this. So like this shit is child's play that I'm dealing with right now. The shit that T.O. doing. But shout out to him though. I do hope he get his fight. I would like to see him in there with Bud and shit like that. Like I know guys they thirsty to see Bud get that Canelo fight and shit like that. I'm like, man, like I say, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, man. Teofimo, he been putting in work, man. He been beating up Ring Magazine champions. You feel me? What they say, if you got the ring belt, you're the guy. Shit, every time I look up, T.O. knocking them guys off the throne. So shit, what can I do, man? I would love to see T.O. fight a Devin Haney and shit like this. I would love to see T.O. fight a Boots and shit like this. You see me? I called in talking that black print shit. I'm all about it, man. Hey, like I say, man, this shit that they doing, this is light work. This is light work. And I'm definitely not racist. I'm more racial type shit. Like my man King of Mean said, in boxing, racism is secondary. It's all about being a classist. You feel me? Tank don't give a fuck if you black, white, or in between, my nigga. If you not making as much money as him, he talking some shit. Canelo feel the same way. If you Mexican, Puerto Rican, black, it don't matter. If you're not making as much money as him, they talking some shit. So hey, that's just how it go, man. Hey, it don't matter about color if it ain't green. But shout out TBV and shout out Toledo, Ohio, man. This Friday, we got Jared Anderson, future heavyweight champion of the world. And it don't matter what color it is of the belt that he get, goddammit, whether it be the red one, shout out to the IBF, or the green one, the WBC, it don't matter. We will get one of them bitches eventually. Jared, knock his shit loose, man. Y'all be cool.
All right. We got Benz. What it do? If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to give me a subscribe. Right now, we have 236,582 subscribers. We need some love to get to that next level. Benz, what it do?
You hear me, bro?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. So I just seen something. This is off topic a little bit, but you mentioned that Abdullah Mason, you know what I'm saying, getting knocked down and getting back up. I mean, he did get a second round stoppage. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he faced adversity, but my nigga got up. So I get where you're coming from when you say pitting the 15-year-old, 16-year-old in there with somebody, but he not on our level yet. You know what I'm saying? We stepping up. We gonna get high mans. I think high mans or some shit like that. But yeah, man. Hey, I'm traveling up Friday. Actually, my last day of work tomorrow. I'm traveling Friday to New York to watch Keyshawn Davis for his championship bout. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with him. I'm a Tank fanatic though, but Keyshawn the guy. He next up. I fuck with his everything he do, his personality. He makes me want to watch him beat people ass. Like it's a serious fight when he fighting. Like he ain't just he a technical boxer too, right? And I don't know about power wise, but he a fighter, bro. Like he like to let his hands go. So shout out to Keyshawn Davis for drawing me into my first boxing match. I ain't even been to a Tank match yet, and I'm fucking going to New York this Friday. Some sporadic shit to go see my guy. But then you got Abdullah Mason on the same card. Like, that's crazy. Like that I get to see this shit. Like I'm excited, like real shit. And then you got Jerry Anderson coming back. I have never watched Zayas fight before, but I hear you guys talking about Xander Zayas a lot, so I'm excited to see him fight. I won't be able to watch the Keon Davis fight because I'm not gonna get that shit. I'm not gonna get to the fight that early, but yeah, man. Hey, shout out to TBV, man. Shout out for everything y'all do. I know I don't call in all the time, but I still tap in and listen in the mornings. You know what I'm saying? I do 10-hour shifts 4 days a week, so I'm always tapping in. Yeah, man, I'm excited about that fight, bro. I swear to God, like this shit is crazy. Like I get to see 3 niggas that I really want to see, and I mean, before Jerry Anderson got knocked off, and Bacoli became my new guy. Yeah, I still am excited. I think the dude at Toledo, Ohio, always talk about Jerry Anderson. He used to always say that shit, but I don't hear that no more though. But respect to y'all, man. But my
Nah,
last thing next,
he
man.
just talked about Jared right now.
Just better, yeah.
Oh, he did. I was
Yeah.
listening to. I lost that whole topic in his conversation though. But yeah, man. My last thing I want to say, bro, just to troll a little bit. Hey, man, shout out to David Benavidez, bro. He got the community behind him. All the black people in my community was talking about the fight. I went out to the bars, and it wasn't only just Hispanics at the fight. And I'm all the way in Carolina. Well, I went to the bar in Georgia, so I'm on the border and shit. But yeah, man, shout out David Benavidez. He is what we thought Berlanga was gonna be, but David is taking. He keeps taking those tough fights. Berlanga not taking those tough fights, bro. He should have went to something different. Like we was all waiting for him to
You
goddamn
may
get back in
feel
the
like
ring.
it's your
But yeah,
turn,
that's my call, man. Shout out to y'all,
but it's
man.
not your turn.
Hey, look, if you got any questions for me next, I'll ask them at the press conference if you can get me in.
All right. That's crazy, man.
Yes, sir. Now, Treese did shout out Jared Anderson. I'm surprised he
Yeah.
didn't shout out my guy Albert Bell. His guy Albert Bell, back in action April 12th in Toledo.
Spider Rico.
Yeah, I'm here, God.
What up?
What up?
I'm Superman, but not today. Yeah, we gotta do it to him. In and out, like a robbery. That's what Jerron say. God's in the ring when I fight. That's what Keyshawn say. Till this day. That's what Deontay say. Deontay told us, didn't he? till this day. Killer Key. Kill him in the ring, Keyshawn. Kill him in the ring, Keyshawn. They're gonna allow it. There are those who fight for the bag, and there are those who fight for the peace and the retribution that our people never had. Retribution need revenge. Make them remember. They made the Washington Redskins the Commanders. They made the Angel Mama the Pearl Milling Company. And after a while, they would destroy all memory of we and me, everything that we are and everything that we used to be. They don't even want you to say nigga no more. They don't want you to address yourselves as what you want to be. I'm not lying. Seek as thy eyes pleaseth. That's what the Quran say. Fuck around and find out. Seek. Go further. Take it as far as they want to take it. And then go further. They made Keyshawn cut his dreads. Just like they did Bud. They don't want to see that shit. They don't want to see the dread, man. They turned the businessman into the company man and made him cut his dreads. I'm Superman, but not today. I'm Superman, but not today. We take the Glock out the safe, we put the cape away. We ain't saving nobody today. T.O., I'm with you. You mad at niggas? Some nigga fucked your girl? Well, he picked the blackest one, didn't he? Hitchinson. You gonna have to fight for your people now. T.O. made it what it is. It's the blacks versus the Latinos. Lion Ryan got the drugs from Sino. Lion Ryan got the drugs from Sino. And now they got Teofimo. It's gonna be the blacks versus the Latino. They got a dude named Tito Mercado. You could tell by the way he talk, he don't like niggas. I ain't lying. I can hear it in the frequency. That's fine. It is what it is.
Esteban, you
Just know when
Latino, man. Your name
I'm
Esteban
speaking.
Angolino.
And when they took away the
Trying to cap.
Redskins and they took away the Angel Mama, all of us is niggas. So just
Trying to
remember that.
cap. Trying to cap. Your last name Angolino.
You may feel
Don't
like
be
it's
out
your
here
time,
capping.
but it's not your time.
Fuck out of here, man. These dudes be forgetting that I don't forget nothing. First name Esteban, last name Angolino. I ain't never met that many black people named Esteban Angolino, man. Cut this shit out. You Superman, but not today, because I ain't forget, motherfucker. That's why you're not Superman. But I hear you, man. Stay enlightened, baby.
Man, funny. You ain't shit, man.
Tay Dell, $240, $5. Jared's Pack got busted last fight, and the Midwest Mafia disappeared for a few days, facing Hardin Smoke. Richard Torres waiting. Hey, man, Fabio Wardley, man, don't be trying to pass off our fight to Richard Torres now. That's not. We ain't even doing that. Even though that does make more sense in house, they might do that.
That's an easy make, yeah.
Yeah, it is an easy make. Yo, listen, if you're trying to call in, now is the time. Last call for callers. Last call for callers.
Supposed to be last call for alcohol, man.
Yeah, they told me don't say that no more. They said you need to say last call for boxing calls, bro. I'm like,
See,
all
man,
right.
we've gone soft, man.
I'm like, all right. I mean,
Real
I always said
soft.
last call for alcohol because I felt like it represented last call for callers. Like, obviously, we're not at a bar. We know what the last call is for, but, you know, they was like, nah, you should switch it to boxing calls. I'm like, hey, switch.
That's whack.
Yeah, man. But what you got planned, man, in terms of interviews, bro? I know you're doing a lot of interviews.
Yeah, man. So supposedly tomorrow I'm trying to get Lucas Prince body on.
Okay.
Undefeated lightweight, 18-0.
Supposed to, or you got it locked in?
We working on it. I was supposed to get him Tuesday. He's been traveling back and forth to Vegas.
You dealing directly with him?
Yeah. I'm DMing him directly. In fact, I'm gonna send him a message after we're done. I'm trying to lock him in for tomorrow, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard. He's headlining a most valuable prospects card in Canada,
Yeah.
March 7th.
I'm gonna
So,
send you his manager's number because they've been hitting me up to get him on. So I don't know if you have an easier time going through my man Phil Lo Greco.
all right, yeah, shoot it over. But he's been responsive on DM. But we're looking to get him on tomorrow and Friday. Me and wifey don't do the Valentine's Day thing, man. I
Yeah, you
mean,
don't
every
fall. You don't
place
fall
you
for them.
go,
For them society made fucking holidays.
well, not even that. You're right, but not even that. But if you want to take your lady out to dinner, all these places are going to be packed, bro.
Inflated. They
And
also
I ain't got
inflated. The price
this
is
stuff.
inflated, bro.
The prices are
Everything
inflated.
is a fake Valentine's deal, but they really raised the price up.
Nah, we don't do that. Shout out to my wife. She keep it 100. We're gonna be watching the fights, man. If you're doing a live fight chat, I'm gonna jump on.
Word. I'm definitely doing
Are
that.
you doing the whole
Nah.
shebang? Like there's a
Nah.
hella fights on that
Is
card.
that I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe if you gonna be there from the beginning, then maybe, but I feel like it's gonna be super duper tough, bro.
There's a
It's not a great card. Like Tiger
yeah.
Johnson is off the card. Nico Ali's in a 6 rounder.
Tiger
I do
Johnson is off?
yeah. I do want to watch the Abdullah Mason card. I don't know, bro. We're gonna have to maybe, I don't know. I know
Let
that
me
some of those fights, like I'm not gonna be unless Juan Manuel Lopez's son looks spectacular. That's 4 rounds right there that I'm not interested in. Nico, again, I'm gonna watch it because he's Ali's grandson, but like that 6 rounds, I'm not interested in. Keon, I actually like. That's the tall brother. He's the younger one. I'm gonna check that out. Jared, he didn't even show up to the press conference. Is he really still on this card?
damn.
Y'all ain't even peeped that. Nobody called in. Treese, where the fuck you at? You know what I'm saying? Homie ain't even show up to the press conference. Like, that's not a good look. That's not a good look. So is he on the card? Is this another one they about to be like, hit us last minute and tell us he's not fighting? I don't know, man. But certainly main event gonna get my attention.
Well,
And
we
if you down,
definitely
I'm down.
main event. Yeah, I'm down. Main event Xander is the co, right?
Mm-hmm.
I
And
don't know who's
he's fighting
before. I got these
Spoomer.
fights. Spoon, yeah, from Germany, right?
Yeah.
Undefeated cat from Germany. See, this card has a lot of good young talented
A-sides.
fighters, but yeah, I mean, how many of us are gonna pick for a B-side fighter tomorrow?
Exactly.
I think we're in for a night of every single A-side fighter just looking really, really good. You
That's
know
why
what
you
I
gotta
mean? Like
love
the
Pro
main event is
Box.
the most intriguing, and even the main event, I got Keyshawn by stoppage, man.
That's why you gotta love Pro Box, man. I don't know about no stoppage, man. I don't know about no stoppage, man.
Really, man, this cat is 36 years old,
Old
much
don't make you
bigger, much
chinny.
bigger than.
Old don't make you chinny.
Nah, I feel that. I mean, but you see how big he. I can't wait to the weigh-in tomorrow to see the size difference, man. Because Keyshawn looks like he's so much bigger.
Hmm. Well, we gonna go ahead and wrap it up. That is all the callers. Nest GTO, Instagram, and Twitter got to get these steps up. Moose sliding in last minute. What up?
Shout out to Moose, man. He don't want the call to end. I mean, the show to end.
Yeah, man. You was like, this the last, that's the last call we about to wrap it up. I was like, that's how you gonna do me, huh? But then you caught me right on time, you know what I'm saying? I was like, okay. Yeah. But yeah, man. 661, man. Bakersfield, we in this thing, man. Shout out Keyshawn Davis, Abdullah Mason, and my nigga Brian Norman Jr. You know what I'm saying? They're my 3 favorite right now. I'm gonna let it be known. I'm gonna try to remember to say that every time I call in. Shout your brothers out. There's some real dogs right there. But man, I ain't seen the press conference yet. I'm gonna go back and watch it, Keyshawn, all right? You know what I'm saying? I'm really feeling your vibe, brother. You're doing your thing. You're putting on, you know? And to whoever said that shit, hey man, it's all good. We're gonna whoop that ass. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna whoop that ass. That's all I know. They tried to make it seem like whoever did it, they tried to make it seem like it was Berinchyk because they wrote it with broken English. You know, so they trying to pin it on Berinchyk. I don't know if Berinchyk really did it or not, but whoever did it, use a pussy if you can't put your name on it. You know what I'm saying? I heard it was possibly Teofimo Lopez. I don't know if this is true, but Tio, hey man, you got bigger problems. You know, I mean, you should have responded a long time ago. You know, because word on the street is Keyshawn got into pops. You know, so sending bananas and a watermelon, that ain't nothing. You should have been in it a long time ago. You know, so if it was you, hey man, that's very disappointing, man. Very disappointing. Cause you need to get at Keyshawn face to face. But and if it's Berinchyk, hey, either way, somebody getting their ass whooped. You know, that it is what it is. Can't none of y'all mess with Keyshawn. You getting that ass whooped. Uh but yeah, man, like I said, man, Keyshawn, he doing his thing, man. You know, he's electric right now, man. I was surprised with that he cut off the dreads, but it's all good, man. You know, I really ain't got much to say, to be honest. So shout out TBV. You know, once again, it's Keyshawn Davis, Brian Norman Jr., and Abdullah Mason. And I can't say what I want to say because I don't want to get the show flagged. But yeah, to whoever sent that the bananas and watermelon, that was funny. But that's your ass. Life gonna make life got a way of paying people for their deeds, and that's your ass. All right, God bless y'all.
All right.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
Uh, Tip Bellis.
Oh shit, Tip.
Yo,
You.
yeah.
Yo.
I ain't watched none of the press conference. I ain't watched. All I seen was a Twitter video of Keyshawn pressing Ivan Berinchyk because apparently somebody sent watermelons and bananas to his door. That's insane, bro. That shit hilarious though. But it was crazy that Keyshawn went and attacked a dude that don't even speak English. That's even more funny. The fact that the dude don't even speak English and they left the note. Nah, that is hilarious, bro. But yeah, we got a mid ass card on Saturday night. Was it Saturday, right? That's when this card is. Yeah, we got a
Yeah.
mid ass card. You know what I'm saying? I expect nobody to
Well,
watch
no,
it.
this is Friday. This is Friday. Saturday
Oh,
is
it's Friday.
the zone cards and the Brian Norman card.
Yeah.
Oh, Brian. Wait, who Brian? Is he still fighting? Whatchamacallit?
Yeah,
Yeah, he fight Greg
senior
Hackett this
fight
week.
Greg Hackett. Yep.
Oh, y'all talking about senior? Oh yeah, I'm definitely watching that then. Yeah,
Yeah, we
definitely.
live
I
fighting
gotta.
chat. We live
Yeah,
fighting chat that.
I gotta see somebody from Philly lose this year, bro. I'm sorry. After that Super Bowl, and you know what I'm saying, us losing the play, I gotta see somebody from Philly lose. Like I hate everything about Philly. If you a fan from Philly watching the show right now, I hate you, bro. Like I hate everything about Philly. I was hoping Stephen Coolboy Fulton lost the other week. I ain't gonna lie. I just hate Philly, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just something about that place I hate, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't a fan of Boots. You know what I'm saying? We take exception to Bernard Hopkins though. But everything else out of Philly, yeah, nah, that shit trash, man. Y'all cheesesteaks trash. Everything about that bell out there, that shit trash. Everything about Philly trash. But you know what I'm saying? We gonna keep it at that, man. But yeah, he got a mid card this weekend. Jared Anderson ain't show up to the press conference. You said, you know what I'm saying? He probably still going through it, man. He still contemplating whether or not he want to fight. After that big payday, he's still contemplating. Tiger Johnson moving up to 147. He ain't got no power, so I don't expect anything much from him, bro.
That
You know what I'm
fight
saying?
off. That fight got canceled.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Y'all know
Damn,
how I feel
that's
about him.
wild. Brian Norman and Greg Hackett don't got no betting odds on my bookie. That's crazy.
Goddamn.
Maybe by Friday.
Nah, I doubt it. If they ain't up now, then they ain't gonna put him up later.
That's weird. Let me see if Bet Online
It's
got some.
probably a tough fight to call, bro.
That's
don't know.
crazy, bro. They the main event. That's nasty work.
They got people from the undercard on it.
Nah, the whole card ain't there.
Nah, that's a weird one. Damn. But yeah, man, March 1st, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Tank Davis, Lamont Roach, the big fight. You know what I'm saying? Two champions, two real champions, going at it toe to toe. You know what I'm saying? If y'all hyping up Keyshawn and Berinchyk, I expect y'all to hype up Tank and Lamont, bro.
Damn,
Because
Bet Online ain't
you know
got
what
it
I'm
either. That's whack.
saying? The mods for that Keyshawn fight, disgusting. And that nigga like 30. How old is Berinchyk, bro? Nigga like 38, bro.
36, I
Nigga,
believe.
right? Nigga 36, man. And the odds for the Tank fight is even more wide. That's insane, bro. That's insane, man. These bookmakers got to get it together, man. They got to
Berinchyk
get
a
it together.
plus 550.
That's nasty, bro.
Money line at
And what?
that.
And
That's a dog. I don't know. I'ma just say it. Something about him got my attention, man. I don't know if it's
I
gonna
think he's
show up, but something got my attention. It started
not
with
his
the
body
don't bark. Like the way he was looking at Keyshawn, he's not afraid. He's not gonna be intimidated. That's for sure. He's short
not
though.
his
He's
body
short and
language.
outgunned, and he's like fucking 11 years older.
His body language said a lot for me. As they were sitting on the podium and everything, and then when I guess when they was up in the sky rise or whatever, yeah, his body language is speaking volumes right now. It might be a good fight though. I don't know, man. We gotta see. We gotta see.
Oh
But I'll
wow,
holler at y'all
so
tomorrow.
so so this shit is really going viral. Like Top Rank had to put out an apology. Not an apology, but a statement on the situation.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me, Ness. This is their brand, you know?
Uh. Uh I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I didn't think they were gonna come out and say something. Uh they said Top Rank, and I quote, Top Rank is appalled and disgusted by the actions of the individuals that delivered the package to Keyshawn Davis last night. These actions are contrary to the foundation of Top Rank. There is no place for this in this sport or society. Keyshawn has our full support. Yo, somebody said offended by fruits is crazy. Dudes is terrible, man. That's what I'm saying. They tried to hide behind a stereotype. Like, nah. We know what you're doing and we know what it means. Cut the shit. Look, Nest GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Hasta mañana. See you laters. Johnny, you the
Peace out.
man, bro. Appreciate you.
Yep, absolutely, brother. We're doing it again tomorrow and Friday. Let
Let's
me know.
go. Peace.